Kiss return, Sepultura in their final concert, and Metallica's Kirk Hammett is talking about the new Metallica album. And not only. Metal is life and well, so let's see what keeps it going today. Here you go. Kiss return. Again! Just a few months after their final farewell show at Madison Square Garden, Kiss is making the headlines again, this time with a brand new show scheduled for 2025 at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. This event is part of a 3-day celebration called Kiss Army Storms Las Vegas, taking place November 14th to 16th, 2025. And yes, it will feature a rare unmasked Kiss show, with the band performing completely without makeup for the first time in years, as well as a very special appearance by nobody else but Bruce Dickinson. Although it is still not sure whether he will actually go up on stage together with Kiss or do it as a solo artist. But nevertheless, this is actually happening. And now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't Kiss promise that their End of the Road tour will actually be it, and they will end this band for good? But to be fair, during their End of the Road farewell run, Kiss specifically stated no more tours, and no more huge production, full makeup shows. Not that they will not perform ever again. So technically, this checks out. And an interesting thing is that this announcement comes just days after Gene Simmons completely cancels his solo tour, apparently due to low ticket sales. And we all of course know that Gene is one of those people who absolutely cannot stay away from the stage for too long.
1, 2, 3, 4!
And here's the thing, I actually attended a Kiss show during their End of the Road tour back in 2019 in Kiev, back in a day when rock bands actually visited this country. But anyways, I guess I'm supposed to be one of those upset fans who were lied to by this band, but you know what? I actually am not. I'm absolutely okay with this, as at least to me it feels like those Kiss fans who closed the final chapter of the band can keep it closed. But those who are excited for this show, and it looks like there were quite a lot of those, and are ready to spend the money to see their favorite band again in a new amplitude, can finally do so. So it's a win-win for everyone. So at least to me, whatever Kiss Army is okay with, totally flies. And in my personal opinion, this is actually much better than any Avatar show the band might throw at us sometime in the future. But anyways, what do you guys personally think about Kiss reuniting? And do you feel like they've cheated their fans on the End of the Road tour? Please let us know in the comments. I'm actually really interested in your opinion, and especially if you are a Kiss fan. Napster is back! The iconic music sharing service Napster? Yes, that same Napster. So yeah, it does not only exist today in 2025, but also this week it has been acquired by tech startup Infinite Reality for, attention, $207 million.
Not the Pinto!
Napster. Sharing's only fun when it's not your stuff.
Infinite Reality plans to transform Napster into a social music platform that prioritizes active fan engagement over passive listening. Whatever that means. And according to the Infinite Reality CEO and co-founder John Acunto, by acquiring Napster, they're paving a path to a brighter future for artists, fans, and the music industry at large. Yes, those same artists. Just in case if you're too young to remember what is Napster, this service simply revolutionized digital music in the late 90s and somewhat paved the way to all of the streaming services most of us use today. And so I guess it's very ironic that today in 2025 it is Napster that is determined to change the music industry once again. Although it was it that almost destroyed it nearly 30 years ago. But the truth is that, at least as of right now, we don't know pretty much anything about the future product. Only that Infinite Reality aims to leverage Napster's legacy to create immersive experiences where fans can engage with artists in virtual 3D spaces, attend concerts, and purchase merchandise. And we of course will see how it will turn out, but at this point I'm not even too concerned about that. But what I was actually curious about after finding out that Napster exists today in 2025 is whether it has a Metallica page on it. So I went on Napster and found out that yes, Metallica is there.
And I quote.
And now I'm actually really excited to see the new Napster product and to see an official Metallica page on it. Although, if we're being very honest, I actually believe that Lars was actually right.
I love everything you do!
Guys, super quick, almost 70% of the people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed to this channel, so if you're one of those, please consider subscribing to it right now. Let's continue building this amazing heavy metal community together.
Come on, man!
Sepultura's final concert. All good things in metal, and especially tours, have a tendency to end at some point, although some of those are of course better stretched out for as long as possible. And so this week, Sepultura has officially confirmed that their final concert will take place at the end of 2026, wrapping up their epic farewell tour, celebrating life through death. Speaking to Metal Hammer, Andreas Kisser made it clear that the band isn't rushing this goodbye and would like to stretch out this tour, seeing absolutely no reason for Sepultura to stop in a hurry, although they did announce this farewell tour 2 years ago, as they would like to give an opportunity for both the fans and the band themselves to enjoy it to the fullest. And in addition to that, Sepultura is also putting together a massive live album to honor this lost run. The band is recording 40 songs in 40 different cities, promising a massive compilation of their best and most energetic moments on stage. Although it is still unclear whether this compilation will also include at least one track from their final concert ever. And we don't even know where exactly it will take place as of right now, although I guess most of Sepultura's fans kind of do hope that the guys will close the chapter of this legendary band in Brazil, where it all began. This week was simply incredible for metal releases. So in our next segment, as always, let's take a look at 5 latest metal releases from this week, which sadly did not get their own segments in this video, but are definitely worthy of your attention. Alien Weaponry have unleashed their 3rd studio album, Terra, via Napalm Records. Known for their powerful blend of thrash metal and Maori cultural elements, this release deepens their exploration of indigenous themes. The album features lyrics in both English and Maori, with notable collaborations, including the aggressive yet melodic track Taniwa, featuring Lamb of God's Randy Blythe. With this record, Alien Weaponry continues pushing their distinctive sound, and by the way, we will actually have them as guests on our show next week, so if you would like to ask them any questions, do not hesitate to leave those in the comments. Arch Enemy returned with their highly anticipated 12th studio album Blood Dynasty through Century Media Records. Introducing new guitarist Joey Concepcion, the band further refines their melodic death metal sound, combining razor-sharp guitar solos, thunderous drums, and Alyssa Whiteglass's commanding vocal performance. And I actually did post a very detailed track-by-track review of Blood Dynasty, so if you haven't watched it yet, definitely do that after watching this Metal Digest. The Darkness are back in action with their new studio album Dreams on Toast, out via Coke and Vinyl. Renowned for their flamboyant stage presence and retro-infused rock style, this record continues their tradition of combining glam rock theatrics, catchy hooks, and humorous yet introspective lyrics. Standout tracks deliver their signature tongue-in-cheek rock anthems, offering both energetic party songs and surprisingly reflective moments that highlight the band's ongoing creativity and charismatic energy. Legendary keyboardist Don Airey releases his latest solo record, Pushed to the Edge, through Ear Music. Known for his extensive career with Deep Purple, Rainbow, Ozzy Osbourne and Judas Priest, Airey showcases his remarkable versatility across multiple genres, from classic rock to blues-infused melodies. The album includes dynamic instrumental compositions that spotlight Airey's technical skill, complemented by guest performances from renowned musicians, highlighting his continuous music evolution. Underoath have unveiled their 10th studio album, The Place After This One, released through MNRK Heavy. And on this record, the band maintains their reputation for emotional intensity, blending heavy metalcore elements with electronic experimentations and introspective lyricism. Give it a spin if you are a fan of the genre. Bruce Dickinson and his new album. I know that many people are expecting me to talk about the latest Bruce Dickinson Q&A that he was holding together with Z Comics a couple of days ago, but the main outcome from it is it looks like Bruce Dickinson is eyeing the studio to work on his follow-up to the Mandrake project, and we of course will talk about it in a separate video as soon as I get a little bit more information about it. But yeah, it looks like it actually is happening. Hooray! Kirk Hammett and the new albums. Metallica guitarist Kirk Hammett has been really, and I mean really, productive right now, as in addition to going around the world with Metallica on their M72 tour, he just revealed that he's currently working on his first full solo album. As just a reminder, the release he did in 2022 was actually an EP, and it looks like, unlike Portos, this new stuff will also include vocals, making it a whole other band Kirk is currently involved in. Well, according to Kirk, this new album will be a mix of different styles, including metal, classic, funk, and is actually inspired by ancient Greek mythology. And unlike on Portals, on this new record, Kirk is ready to invite a whole bunch of different vocalists, which I guess technically makes it the first ever solo project by a Metallica band member. And I really hope that it will actually work out, as we all remember what happened on Metallica's Some Kind of Monster, right?
We're giving him every opportunity.
He f***ing left the band! He f***ing left the band!
Oh, and in addition to that, Kirk also casually revealed that he currently already has recorded 767 new riffs for the next Metallica album. 767!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
And the only way he can go through them is with the help of nobody else but Rob Trujillo. As according to Kirk, the process of making a new Metallica album every time around starts with Lars Ulrich declaring that the process has begun, and thus it is time to create a whole new bank of riffs, which it looks like this time around there will be well over 1,000 between him and James Hetfield, or even much more, as according to Kirk, Metallica is not going to start the process of putting it all together and compiling it into actual songs until about a year from now, until they finish their current leg of M72 tour. And by them, looking at their current rate of productivity, it looks like they will have many and many more riffs. But the good thing is here that the new Metallica album is coming, and it looks like this time around we might actually not have to wait for it for a decade. And here, as always, I just want to thank all of my Patreon supporters and all of the YouTube channel members, as well as all those who purchase Metal Pilgrim merch. By the way, did you check out? I have a couple of new designs there. But yeah, in case if you like this content and you would like to support the show with the price of a couple of cups of coffee a month, just know that you can do so via the links in the description to this video. And please know that I am very thankful to each and every one of you. New Nevermore lineup. Yup, Nevermore is officially back in action. Guitar legend Jeff Loomis and drummer Van Williams have announced that the band has recruited a new vocalist, bassist, and second guitarist. And it looks like these aren't just some random picks, as according to the band, they have auditioned more than 650 musicians from all over the world to find their perfect fit. In their statement, Nevermore promised that this new version of the band will honor the legacy while forging a new path forward, loudly proclaiming to their fans that the wait is finally over. After which they decided to not announce who are the new band members. No, seriously, they basically just said the wait is over, but wait just a little bit longer until we announce who it actually is. Come on, Nevermore, you can do better. But nevertheless, the good news is Nevermore is rising again, and it looks like 2025 or maybe 2026 will actually be a great year for all of the fans of this band. If they, of course, do announce whom they recruited by then. But anyways, what new music did you listen to this week? Please let us know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and thank you so much for all the support you're showing to me, this show, and Ukraine through this incredibly difficult time for all of us. Please don't forget to like this video, comment under it, spread the word about the channel, and of course join our communities on Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads, Discord. What else? Oh, come on, all the possible social media platforms there are around. I'm there, and I'll be more than happy to keep in touch, even in between our YouTube videos. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will prevail. Slava Ukraini!